Hi everyone, Caroline here. I know that there are many crystal lovers who usually combine or wear several different types of crystals at a time. And if you're one of them, today I want to shift your perspective back to considering why you may need to wear or why you may need to work with only one specific single crystal type at a time to resolve a specific issue or to achieve a specific result. Even if it means just doing it for a short period of time and then going back to wearing or working with several crystal combinations. Okay, so just hear me out on this. Okay, all right. I personally usually combine crystals very intentionally, and I love crystal combination energies, and I actually teach on that because there are many people like myself who find it very beneficial to know or to learn how to combine these crystal energies for specific results. People want ease, people want speed, and having that information and knowledge can really help one in that specific direction. So it's such an amazing work and I love it and I enjoy teaching it to others. It's just beautiful, okay? Anywho, just to be clear, in the past I used to use crystals or work with my crystals willy-nilly, and what would work, and I'm grateful for that because even when I was not conscious about how these crystal energies were supporting me, they did. But as I got deeper into my work and as I started understanding various levels from different learnings that I received from the visible realm and also the invisible realm, I understood how conscious and intentional use of crystal combinations really are for achieving specific results. And let me tell you, crystal lovers, crystals are just such amazing teachers. The way crystals work together reminds me so much of human relationships. It's just so amazing. You know how there are some people who just come together, they gel, they bond, they can work so well together, they just click together, and then they work to do all these amazing things that produce such amazing results. And then there are also some other people who, when you try to put them together, they're just like oil and water. Whatever it is that they come to do together just falls to the wayside. You know what I mean? Some people just don't mix well together. It is what it is, and they need to be separated because when they come together, nothing just works. So I have learned this whole concept also from what the crystals have taught me. So that combination thing is just something that all of us as crystal lovers need to consider in working with it. So it's just not unconscious, but it's a conscious, intentional application and work. And you may agree with me on this or disagree with me, and that's fine. Just let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole idea of crystal combinations, or even whether you disagree with me and why. Okay? All right. Okay, to get back to the topic. For the last 2 weeks, I have been personally drawn to work with a specific type of crystal, a single type of crystal. I have been working with green aventurine. And those who know me know that I love to wear multiple specifically chosen crystal combinations at one time because I can. So even though I might wear many bracelets at the same time, for example, I would wear black tourmaline or I'd wear black obsidian and hematite at the same time, and there would be like several of them on my arm. You'd notice the combinations that I would be wearing would normally be a maximum of 3 different types of crystals. And I've made a video about that, and I'll put a link at the end of this video, which you can watch if you're interested, okay? Anywho, as I was saying, I've recently been drawn to start working with one single type of crystal, and that crystal of choice is green aventurine. And green aventurine is one of the basic beginner crystals. Like, I think almost everyone has green aventurine somewhere or has worked with it at some point. And what's interesting is that I find that a lot of people really underestimate the energy of green aventurine because on the surface it doesn't have that kind of star power. It's not like moldavite, it's not like black obsidian or black tourmaline or one of those crystals that really pop. But this crystal is a powerful team player crystal. It's one of those crystals that can work with every other crystal and really produce a good result. You know what I was talking about in terms of relationships? Green aventurine is one of those crystals that has a good relationship with almost every other crystal. And it should never, ever, ever be underestimated, because even though it seems like a back burner crystal and does not have an obvious leading, commanding presence, it is a powerful crystal for change and transformation. So never ever look at crystals or anything or anyone from the surface experience, because there's a lot that runs deep within every being and every situation that we see. You never know. You never know, right? Okay. So what's been happening is that I've been in the process of letting go of things. I've been letting go of people. I've been letting go of ideas. I've been letting go of all kinds of weird relationships that are no longer serving me. And I've been working specifically with green aventurine. And you know what I noticed? I noticed that it has been such a fun experience for me to release these things. It's been so much fun and such a good feeling generally to just let things go. In the past, I could feel all these guilt type of things going on within me. But now, this time around, as I've been working to detox with green aventurine, I've just been feeling so guilt free. So things are just moving out of my life and I'm feeling good. And why is what I'm sharing with you important? I believe it is important because we have to notice what's going on with us when you're working with crystals and observe what is going on, especially when it comes to working with specific crystals. When we have combinations, we might have a lot of things working together at the same time and may not fully identify what exactly is doing what. But when you're focusing on working with a specific crystal, then it's so much easier for you to pay attention to what is actually going on with you in that specific experience, so that the next time you will know what to do and what to work with to help you alleviate specific things that are occurring within you. Now I know for sure, and I have been reminded for sure, that the reason I've always loved green aventurine was because of the detoxing energy, that energy of release, that peace that I felt. You know, honestly, it is just recently that I really honed into the fact that in addition to other things which I know, this crystal also helps me specifically to clear guilt. It just never occurred to me before, but now I know for sure, because I've gone through a heavy process of clearing and I have felt no guilt, I have felt no sense of loss, and I actually feel pretty good about it. And these are things that I would never have imagined feeling pretty good about losing or letting go of. But here we are, and I feel good. So this is the reason why I would like to suggest that when you're going through a process, other than working with combination crystals, try working with a specific crystal that carries the energy of what might potentially assist you and support you through your process, and notice how you feel and see what kind of support you're getting from that, so that it can be an easy process for you every time that a similar situation comes into your life experience. It's about noticing, it's about observations, it's about paying attention, it's about being conscious about every spiritual tool that you're working with. And it is just so rewarding. And you know, another interesting thing is that guilt is an emotion, and guilt is usually held in the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is about relationships, intimate relationships. And the sacral chakra is a red, deep orange energy. So it was very interesting for me to also observe that the green energy of green aventurine, which is also one of the heart chakra colors, there is pink and green. I observed that the green energy from the heart expelled the guilt that was held in my sacral chakra right out. So it was a heart function that really pushed out the relationships that no longer served me and freed me, and I feel so amazing because of that connection of the green energy assisting the red energy. And this is why there's probably such a loving, peaceful feeling about everything that I'm releasing from my life at this particular time. How everything works together is just amazing. It really is. So, are you currently working with a specific crystal for a specific issue? What have you observed? Let me know in the comment section. And until next time, crystal lovers, pay attention to what's happening with you when you're working with these beautiful crystal beings. Love you and bye.